If you think this is all over, no, it is not. They are just getting started to destroy the monarchy. Really, a kamikaze effect or attempt by them to destroy the monarchy. And I will share with you a very interesting clip where you will see two royal commentators discussing something that should send shockwaves to the palace. And the palace, they should be ready for what is coming. And what is coming is nothing short of a complete disaster. And these two, they are all prepared for that to happen. What am I talking here about? This is what I want to break down. But let's take a look at this one. Experts highlight the controversy surrounding Meghan Markle's relationship with her father, Thomas Markle. They talked about this one first. Then, experts discuss alleged tensions within the royal household, including the Tiara Gate quote-unquote incident and reported bullying allegations involving staff, which were initially raised by Catherine, the Princess of Wales. The birth of Archie. Analysts touch upon the public's reaction and media coverage regarding the birth of Archie and the couple's handling of the news. It is not just Archie's birth, but also, as we know, Lily's birth too, that is surrounded with a lot of controversies and question marks. Now then they said, discussion further covers the significant fallout from the Oprah Winfrey interview, the Netflix docuseries, and Sperry's memoir, Spare. Analysts mentioned the shift in public opinion, noting moments like the satire in South Park. They talked about that too, South Park. Royal commentators express skepticism toward the couple's recent activities and potential attempts to return to the UK. A lot of people, they don't believe that they will return, especially if you are from Sussex Squad, if you are influenced by their propaganda. You will not believe that they are going to go back to UK. But if you keep your eyes open as to what is happening at the moment and their activities, their decisions, their trips, you will know that without a shadow of a doubt, they're planning something way more sinister. They're planning to go back to UK first, destroy the monarchy from within, because they tried it from the States, from monarchy show, didn't work. Now they want to do it from UK. Pretending or acting like as some people who are very friendly, who want nothing but good for the monarchy, but behind closed doors they are preparing for something very dangerous. And yes, as you can see her in a zombie costume, this is how she is in real life when it comes to dealing with the monarchy. She wants to spread the virus. She wants to destroy them. She wants to get rid of them. And this plan is going on, according to experts, for the last at least 10 years. So palace, when I say they're on high alert, a lot of people say, oh, you said this, you said that about the palace. Yes, I do mean that. Palace is watching every single move, thanks to Prince William, who is at the forefront of it. Now let me play the video clip so that you can hear for yourself as to what I'm saying and how these people are reacting, and then I will add some more comments on top of that to elaborate more on this topic, on this discussion. Take a listen.
Yes, because we have these three critical post-Megxit moments.
So this is from Dan Wotton, and according to Taz, their conversation. They will say something you will find absolutely surprising and shocking.
That's how I see them. First, the Oprah Winfrey interview as Prince Philip lay dying. 7, the Netflix Harry and Meghan docuseries with those attacks on the royal family, attacks on the institution, and Spare, which I think then continued a full-on kamikaze desire to bring down the British royal family. And all three, Tash, are so significant.
Kamikaze desired to bring down the entire family. How they are doing it? Well, a lot of people, they will say by trashing the monarchy, calling them racist, making their life miserable. But their real weapon is those surrogate invisible children. These two will play such a role that, according to many experts and analysts, potentially could destroy the monarchy from the top to the bottom.
Significant, but I think in a way can be grouped together, because for me, after those 3 moments, there was no going back. There was no going back. They may try, but there is no going back after those 3 incidents.
Yeah, they were the 3 main ones. Obviously, we've had additional interviews, additional podcasts, additional magazine interviews and all sorts of things. But they were the 3 big major ones where they hurled so many allegations, and they didn't just air dirty laundry. I mean, this was literally someone that was a member of that family, that loved their family, that grew up demanding his own privacy, that was suing the media outlets because his privacy had been breached in his mind. And then, here he was doing the biggest breach on the royal family that has ever.
Exactly. And if you take a look at how they're breaching their privacy, it is through those invisible surrogate children. When we talk about privacy, we don't talk about, not Meghan and Harry coming out in public, showing things, saying things that they should keep it private. No, none of those things. Whenever they come in public, there is no privacy breach. But when they come out in public, they do something with the children where they play this double role, where number one, they will show the children or march those children, as some experts said, for their own benefit, for their product promotion and all that. On the same token, they will cry wolf. Oh, privacy, privacy, privacy. We do not want online harm. They're using these children already. If you are not noticing it, they're using these children already for their own gain. They're going to be using these children again in the future against the monarchy, especially to create a rivalry between Archie and Prince George.
Have been known in history. I mean, revealing that Prince William was circumcised. You cannot get much more personal than that. It wasn't just Harry revealing details about himself. He was revealing intimate things about his family. He said that King Charles reeked and stank and recoiled. People recoiled from him. These are very nasty, malicious things. His brother was bald. He said his brother doesn't look anything like Princess Diana. I mean, that in itself is completely delusional. Prince William's the spit of his mother. But yes, I mean, his attacks were so vicious and so cruel. And they're the personal attacks, let alone all of the lies, which we know so many of them have been proved to be complete and utter lies. And it's actually scary how much was pushed again, like you said, by the royal rota, when they knew immediately that the reason why Archie was not a prince because they had to wait for the king to become the king, and then he would have been entitled to it as a grandchild of the monarch. They knew the rules. Of course they knew the rules, but they still pushed it. They still peddled it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Of course, we know that Sperry tried his best on multiple occasions to destroy his brother, his credibility, his reputation. If he could, Harry would have said, William is not from Diana. Okay? Trust me. He would have gone that far with his delusion, with his lunacy. He stopped short at that. But still, we do not know what accusation he will bring next time against William. But it is something coming, that's for sure. Subscribe for more videos, guys. See you in the next video.